All right. Bum. One. I'll give this a kind of hook feel to it. Sure. Right over the boob. Yeah, sure, why not? Do I need a back piece? I totally do. Okay, sure. I should be better by flicking that. That's fine. Just draw these two pieces into place first. Should actually be higher. Well, either way, this has to go like, yeah. Yep. Okay, let's see. Where is my... It's gonna be like here. Even with... How much would this press out? Be like... Here somewhere? Got that. Is this actually gonna work for me now? No? Actually, wait, no. This is the backside. Hmm. 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 That doesn't look right. Might be because actually. This needs to be more square. So that the fabric looks a little hotter. Hmm? This is this connection here. Like a little bit of tilt there. Sure. Hum. Hum, 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 hum. The most notable thing about this side is that it's going to need two beautifully bent over go like that. Um, Hmm. 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 Go like that. And 2. And do that. Let's see. Make this a hard material, so like what? Hmm. Hmm. This is the far side, so should be lower. Should be more like here. I can fix that later. Hmm. Just be further back. Because this is going backwards. This should just be further down. That's a problem. Sure. Let's aim this a bit further down. So that's actually more about just under where the jacket ends. Can this just be a fist? If this hand's not gonna move, it could just be a fist, right? Pretty much. I know I've been coming in. Heck. Oh boy, that was hot. Alright, so unlike the other side where all of the finger joints were separated, seeing as this side is going to be mostly static, I can just have a fist. But for now, let's just warp this a little bit. Is it flatter? Hmm. Alright, so if the fist isn't going to move, it can just be a fist. So hopefully I don't need too many perspectives of this thing. Just... This would be... wait, no. Okay, let's see. Now for the fun part, adding the boobs. Ooh, wait. Isn't that something we like to say in this day and age? Hop, hop, hop. And out it comes. Pretty much have to go out like this. Slightly hard material means that it will be a little bit of a square, triangular shape rather than full circle. Like so. Or even less curve here and just more straight line. Okay. Once one side. That's square. Because this is the edge. Oh, I don't have much space to actually. Should go almost like this to make the material look harder. Bubba! Alright, how off is it right now? Does this, well, actually, does this need to go like this? How's it going? You're in time to watch me try to work out how to place breasts in the correct position. Ooh, that's... I think that's actually okay. We'll just leave it like that for now. So it goes. Going pretty well at the moment. How's Lofi on the other end? Well, you know, when your main struggle at the exact moment is how should these breasts look? It's pretty good, right? Pretty good. Let's see. I want to go down. No, I think this is actually okay. Does this sagging shape right though is the real question now. I didn't think that would be something I'll be saying today, but are these boobs sagging right? Okay, let's get the inside. Where's the shirt portion? Where is? Okay, let's just close this and close this. All right, you. So basically, well, it's subjective, right? That's why you get those ridiculous pieces of artwork that sell for millions. What was it? The bananas. Was it taped to the wall? I think it was banana taped to the wall. I don't think it was nailed. But there was banana nailed to the wall that wasn't sold for a couple $100,000 or something, wasn't it? Shirt, breast, right. Just duplicate and say left. Alright, so this has to connect to... What am I looking at? I feel like this has to sag out here, like, let's just connect this to this part. Then connects up to here. Is that pretty much all I need for this part? Actually, no, it shouldn't be this part, and it should be more like... Where are the breasts? Because the clothing will go from here. I get that. I mean, I just started going into the 18+ section of lewds, as people like to call it, the lewds. So I've been trying to learn anatomy. We'll get better at it. Okay, I think what I want is actually, because this is going to make the clothing come forward. So, actually no, the shape is about right, because the clothing is going to get pushed forward, no matter what. I'm just going to convince myself that's right and call it a day. Alright. Then this side also needs to essentially go from about here to here. How did I manage to do that? That's looks a little off. I think my greatest goal right now is to study the piston motion so that I could do some not safe for work animations. Things you don't think you'll be saying when you get up in the morning. Alright, that is basically the very top half of the body. Alright, what is this thing called? I just kind of drew based off some reference images, but I don't know what this kind of clothing is called. Okay, so looking at from here to here, I'm just going to call it a corset. It's totally not a corset, but it's going to get the job done, so I'm going to call it a corset. This is below everything. It's one of the benefits of, was it doing your own thing? You don't have to name anything in a way people understand. It's like, as long as you understand it, it's good enough. Well, I know things like shirt and pants, the things that normal people wear on a day-to-day basis. Because you can't say you're looking for a shirt when you walk into a shop. People look at you funny. Yeah, calling this the left top. Well, that's the thing, right? The jeans are supposed to last. Because they're supposed to be for heavy duty. I think they were actually originally designed for, like, partially designed for, was it used in warfare, or at least for the engineering team, so it's supposed to last in the war zone or something. I might be making that up, I have no idea, but it sounds right. This is left top. No, I'm gonna call this corset left top. No, top left. Make this consistent. Mean for gold. Was it gold digging? It was some kind of heavy duty work, that's all I remember. So this has to stretch from here down. This can actually no. This is going to cover the fist because the fist is going to be behind. The fist is really kind of the wrong angle. Comes down to here. This is going to come from about the mid portion of the body, so about here. Just past this, and it's going to come down to about here, right above where the waist is. And then we're going to cross it so that it's about in front of where the thigh should be. So we're going to give it a good X cross here. Do I need to actually make this look like it's rounded out? So it's like, eh. Alright, that is one piece. If I can get this to come across here, and this, how off does this look right now? Where's the biggest, that's the wrong button. Biggest question. Oh wait. I don't think I'm going to draw the backside for this. This is going to be the side that it turns to. Oh my god. Oh, just let me do a clean erase here. Really? It's not going to let. Oh, fine. Be that way. Okay. So this has to be flat because this is the front side. Alright. Let's give that a good corner. Give this extra thickness so it's required later. Okay, so for the other side. Wait, is this? Okay, I'm stupid. This side's the right side. I'm gonna put this below this piece, so this is the corset top left. The first piece, which has to come above the thigh, should be about here. Then you got the piece that has to come over the top here. This piece is going to be behind this piece, so honestly it can end earlier, but we need this to come from here down the waist, down to about here. Oh, this is not the direction I can turn my wrist. Okay, let's just flip that. Oh boy. And we'll do that. And to make my life easier, I'm gonna give this a corset top left back. This is Clip Studio Paint. It's a bit of an older version. I need to remind myself to actually purchase the program next time it's on sale, because I use it way too much to not warrant purchasing it. So I do this so that I have a back piece. And yeah, I've got the window like a little bit cropped because like having it zoomed in a bit. That's the back portion. Do I draw this whole part? Technically I don't need it. I did try to use Photoshop at one point, but honestly I have no idea what I'm doing when I use Photoshop. It's too much. Like, that was the thing I found with it. It was like, it was a bit too much for me. Why does this look wrong? I'm gonna cap this and just go. Yeah. My background is in game design. Well, not really game design. It's like game development. So, you know, as long as I can pump things out that pretty much what PNGs, it's good enough. Because you just need sprite sheets, you just need a whole army of PNGs is good enough. Yeah, I was like actually part of the programming side of game development, so the art side was actually something I picked up later. And I don't know how to do 3D. 3D is a mystery to me. Alright, so that is that portion. So then I need the bottom piece. So this goes below all this crap. Corset, bots, left, sure. So this will go. I'm just going to make these a lot smaller. All good. Cheers are stopping by. Let's put this down like this. Wrap a bit and then pull it. Should I make this spike here? Alright, till next time. Ooh wee. Let's just go like that. Right over the thigh, which is about there. Wrap this. Like this. Oh boy. And let's see. Why was that so far off originally? The heck? So, because the crotch line comes down like this. Crotch, the middle of the body is like, what, like here? Okay. Let's go like that. Then we want a corset, bot right side, which is over here. Gonna pop this out here. Like a so. They want to bring this about here. Bring it across. Probably bring this in a bit. That is really wide. Probably go like this. Alright. Got that. Okay. Actually no. Go like that. Like that. Alright, let's see. Hum. Alright, now for the skirt. Do I need a back portion for the skirt? Oh, I still need to do this part. Alright. Oh yeah, I need a back portion for this. I'm actually going to make this, so where am I? Got close to top left. Back. So this is the go corset top left back. I'm actually going to bring this one this way. Like that. Actually, I should probably do it for this side too. Bring this like that. Just an off chance I actually make use of that. It's always good to add a bit of 3D effects just to make sure nothing breaks horribly. What's that part of? Part? I'll cut that off a bit. There we go. Should actually be more of a gap there. Could actually just remove a bit of that line. Okay, so for this part, needs to go into the center. Yeah, from here. Let's see. Yep. Then put another one for sit mid pot. I'm just basically going to do the exact same thing and just go. That look about. I really need to add some more extra lean to my model. Looks about right. Hum 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 hum. How many pieces for the script do I need? Hmm. Hmm. Oh, either way, that is this part done. So I need now for another folder called skirt. Actually, I could actually separate this into upper body. Let's make sure this is all organized and put this into a folder called lower body. What time is it? I'm gonna put something in my mouthful. Yes. Hello, I just got back. How you doing? I should probably put a giant BRB thing onto that scene, but I haven't done that yet. Just excuse me for a moment. I am putting food into my mouth. Right now, this is a model of, well, it's intended to be used for Live2D as a VTuber model that I'm just drawing based on, I want to try some things I haven't done before. The main one being boob physics, as everyone really loves that stuff. So I have to have something ready in the portfolio for boob physics. Let's just call it skirt. Right now we have something sitting here like this. The top half of the body is mostly done for the line art. Where's my, I think, yeah, it's about as full as it's gonna get for the design, the blue lines here. Also, I'm once again doing a non-symmetric pose, which increases the workload during the actual animation process, but I do it because I think it's more interesting to look at. So not everyone's just standing around in this exact same pose. I just apologize you can hear me chewing. Just let me finish this real quick. Okay, that is down my gullet. So the main features we're looking at for this model that I'm working on, the idea is, let's see, that it's going to incorporate the breast physics, as everyone likes to call it, the booba physics. The arms are also not in the standard pose, where they're just like hang by the side. I've actually got a pose here. The hand is completely separated, so I am totally blocking it. Hold up. Where is this? Vtube. So you'll see where I find the arm part for this upper jacket left arm, that the left hand is completely separated by every joint of the actual bone. So basically they're separated by 3 parts each. If I just, oh, you can't totally see all the blue behind it. Let's turn off the blue. So each finger's got the joint separation here as well. I don't know if I'm actually going to rig that, because that's a lot of work. But I do it anyway, just in case I actually have the willpower to do so. How do I make this smaller again? Where do I grab onto the side of this? Oh, here we go. And I don't know what I'm going to do with the legs yet, because I'm also not doing the standard leg pose here. Yeah, especially well, if you have like any familiarity with 2D animation, basically every part that's like moving has to be separated. But for these kind of models, because I'm Live2D, basically the idea is to take like a single image, right, and be able to morph it. So you have to make sure all the parts have the correct splitting or cutting, as we like to call it. Where's the skirt starting? Should I do the full portion here? Yeah, why not? Okay, skirt will be from about the waist about here. Give it a bit of a flare out. Naturally, if it's a 3D model, then obviously this has basically nothing to do with it. But let's just bring this down. Alright, so I'm gonna give this a bit of twirly bits on this skirt so that it's not one straight line across. It's a practice thing, right? Like any craft, based skill. You consider, like, was it? I started drawing at the start of the pandemic, so I have only been drawing for what, 2 years now. I mean, I do admit, if you choose this as your pandemic skill, you had plenty of time to work on it. That was like one thing to definitely note. I mean, I can actually look back at some of my old art as just like, woo, that was questionable. Want to have the biggest fold about here, because that's about where the front of the body actually is. I mean, I wouldn't consider myself to be like particularly good. I like to call my liberal arts serviceable. It's good enough. Okay, so basically that would then go like this downwards. I don't know if I should split this. Oh yeah, the rust. You can really feel the rust sometimes, eh? I mean, I'll admit, when I tried to go back to do some programming the other time, because that's what I studied back in school, that was rough. It's like I was not ready for that again. Let's give us a bit more of a bend here. I mean, it really depends how much your body actually remembers, right? There's a bit of muscle memory involved. Well, at least I like to think so. It's like your body will remember if you've put a lot of time into it. At least the basics, if you had to de-rust a lot. Actually, I'll just leave that there just so I know what I'm looking at. Yeah, let's just leave those lines there for a bit. Alright. That's not what I wanted to do. Below this, please. Alright. Legs. Probably save before this crashes. Haven't saved in a while. Alright, so do I draw the full leg or do I just draw the portion that needs to be seen? It'll give me better ability to gauge how much I need if I just draw the full leg. So I guess I'm going to just draw the full leg. Left leg, we are doing left thigh. For the most part, this can't bend easily, so where's the anatomy? The sketch. I get that. It'd be like that. Alright, just use that as the guideline for that. Bring the butt around. And because the butt is here. And then the leg is like here, so this is the bit that sticks out. Because this is a hip. Hip is around here, butt is about here. So we have something like that maybe. Let's just say it's coming down like this. Then the crotch is about here. So have the leg coming through like this. Just give us a big swipe here. I'm just gonna hope you didn't hear me slapping my ass a couple of times just to work out where the hip and the butt goes. Yeah, that works. Okay. Now, do I draw this part? I don't plan on doing the crazy portion of what people have done recently, which is make the thighs jiggle. It's like the anime waifus are getting so thick that their thighs jiggle when they move, which is kind of wild. Yeah, that works. Alright, let's see. Then we want to have the top half, because this is essentially a bone that... Yeah, because your leg can't bend particularly flexibly. It has to abide by the bone, so we're actually going to draw the top of the knee sock, or the thigh highs, right about here. Gonna make this a little thick here. Then elastic portion like so. Cut this out in the middle here. Whoop. And then as everyone loves it, it's time for lay thick fars. So we're gonna just make this bend inwards like so. Cut this bit out as well as I can. So it looks like this instead. Do the same on the other side. And then cut that bit off. Is that too much? I thought I cut this out. Something like that. Why not? Just pop that out, and then what? How did my leg end up so much less thick? How did I actually pull that off? It's like lost a whole chunk of leg. It looks fine. I just don't know how I didn't get... It doesn't fit my guide somehow while I was looking at it and drawing it. Actually, no, wait. The leg right now, let me just make a neo raster layer. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Neo raster layer. Right now the leg is like... let's just make this red, let's say. Because this is currently like, what, like this. But my guideline was more like this. The angle is slightly off. Do I care about this angle? I actually kind of do. You know, I can actually fix this during the rigging process if I really feel like it, because honestly that's probably easier at this point. Now, I should fix it here. I should not do that. I should fix it here. Alright. What we're going to do is we're going to just like take this portion of the leg and just bend it. So it's more like that. Oh yeah, I can fix these lines. Yep, yeah, I can fix that. Yep. Oh wait, that's not what I wanted to do. Alright, honestly this bit's already be covered, so I don't really care what's happening up here. Okay, there we go. More or less where I want it. This is close enough for my guidelines to work. Because then I actually want this portion to actually squeeze out. Because this has to be thick against the elastic portion. So the elastic portion is like this. Then you have the fleshy part of the leg coming back out, like so. After it's being squeezed in. Then bring this down. And then the knee is about here. So I want this to... How's the bone on the knee look? Let's see. Let's get this... This is the point where if I was using a webcam, you'll be able to see me standing on one leg. Okay, I think the bone is going to have... Oop, not like that. We're going to squish this out and then bring this down. Like, I'll be real, I don't really do thick characters, or so thick that the thick has 3 C's kind of characters very often, because I'm a lot better at the slender type. So this is very new to me. The knee is going to be right about here. Actually going to, okay, should the knee actual bone portion be on its own piece or the calf? I think I need a knee piece. Actually, no. Which leg should be the pivot leg? Is it... This is the weight is currently standing... Okay, I need by... Okay, so the weight is currently standing down like this. So technically, if there's going to be movement, this leg should only pivot, and this leg is the one that should move. Yeah, that makes sense. Makes sense. Just got to convince myself that this will work. That's very important at this point. Okay, we're gonna need a knee piece because I need basically the bone here to... How's this go? Like that. Hello. Do I need a back piece of this, or do I just leave it for the calf? Yeah. And the problem is that joints are always a big issue for Live2D, especially depending on how the glue decides to behave. A lot of time, if I need to bend a lot, I just forego glue completely and just try and work without it. Do ankles bend like this? What have I done here? I think this foot... Oh wait, no, this is because I have a different... Okay, now that makes more sense. Alright. I was looking at the wrong thing. Okay. So this is the left calf. Calf. So the calf actually... The back of it kind of starts around here. It does look a little broken. I think I need to turn the foot more one way. Or what I can do is actually make it so that this portion of the leg is more straight down. Like so, and then it will not look as broken. Like so. Because let's say we have the foot like this, then if it's like this and we have this, it suddenly looks a lot less broken. Because the knee right now is currently like... where's my pen? Please let me draw on this. Oh wait, no, it's because I've got this open. The knee is currently like this. This is the front of the knee right about here. And then this goes into the front of the calf like so. That looks about right. Actually, do I want this to go more like... I think this line should go like this. That will give me more leeway during the actual rigging process. Actually, I want to go probably up a bit higher, like so. I feel like rigging me is gonna hate me after a while based on all this. Just like making all this crap up on the go. Okay, I'll worry about the shoe later because I'm really bad with shoes. Especially with the front kind of facing view that you have to do with these models. Alright, another folder. This is the right leg. Yes, the right leg. I don't know why I had to think about it so hard there. Wait. Yeah, the right leg. Yeah. Alright. So we have Z right thigh. Which is coming down from, if I open the sketch up again, the hip is about here, so we'll have the line coming down like so. Kind of something like this. Just bring these lines down. Yeah, this will work. Cross it about here. Bulge it out a bit to give this elastic part a bit of thickness, like so. Then cross it in again. I cannot do it like this. Let's do it like this instead. Okay, let's bring this down. And then we'll fiddle around the actual lines here. Alright, cut that out, cut this out. Actually, no, that actually would have been okay. We want to make this thick itself inside, like so. Make this bend inwards. Ooh, wait. Cut that out, and then we want to bring this inwards like so. Cut that bit out. God dang. Will it just let me do that? Oh, thank God. Okay, that actually looks... Yeah, the razor didn't work properly there. Doesn't look like it's being pulled in quite as much as the other side. Oh, you can kind of see it. It's fine. That's fine. It's my first time doing thick. This is okay. Then we want to... Oh, how do I better do that? Bring this leg down to about... Oh yeah, this leg is also slightly forward. Why is it also slightly forward? What was past me doing? Let's go like that. Okay, good enough. Bring the thigh down. The knee is... Is this... Was I making this leg further back? Yeah, well this leg is like a tad further back because it's slightly turned to the left. So just bring the leg down like this. Make a knee portion again. You know, I don't know, but I'm gonna need it on this side because that's gonna be the pivot leg. So this is gonna be where the pivot is. Bring this down a bit further. Then we get the carve out. Right, carve. Alright, what the heck was I doing here? Because this leg is actually slightly turned, so we're going to... I think it shouldn't be... That's too much, right? It should be more like this. Because this is more like the actual front portion of the leg, so this will be about here. I think I'm just going to end with this moving the shoe again. Something like that. That looks a little off. But also, no one ever looks down here, so that's also an argument I'm just going to make. When it comes down to it, the head portion and the upper body portion is more important than the legs. So, good enough is pretty much what I'm going to go for the legs. Do I need a back portion to the knee, or do I get the thigh to do that? Should probably go like that. Alright, let's see if I can work out how to do the shoes now. Alright. Shoe. How many pieces does this need to be? If it's the pivot, then... No. You're the pivot. You're the turning one. Okay, so that means I actually need us to be in several parts. What was the shoe supposed to look like again? Oh shit. Where's my reference sheet? That I very hastily drew. Did I ever decide on what kind of shoes this was supposed to have? I don't think I did. Loafers! Okay, let me just bring up a picture of loafers then. Loafers. Oh, screw it, let's just bring a couple of these into... let's just copy... Sure, let me just grab this. Oh, this image will work too. This is from Amazon. Open image in your tab. You can buy these from Amazon? Okay, you learn something new every day. Okay, so, in terms of parts, how can I split this? Because the main feature is what? Actually the stitching here that makes up the top toe portion of the shoe, whatever that's called, the tongue of the shoe. I don't know why I know that. Because if the tongue is separate from the sides, then that means I can get proportions to change as it turns. I don't need that much heel. Don't need that much heel. Because this one is like, was it Gothic Lolita style? This is a school style. Or at least that's what Amazon said. I also don't usually do shoes as flat. I just go boots because boots hide the ankle joint very nicely and you don't have to think about it. Because the thing with loafers is that they don't actually cover the bottom of the leg that smoothly. So if I start plopping in, so let's just say shoe tongue left like that. Does this need to be in two parts or one part? Because you have the tongue going over the... Actually, there's a foot. It's a foot a little too small. Yeah, this... I think this image... No matter how much of a... How back this is, I think this needs to be a little bigger. Or I could just make it, stylize it a bit and just say screw the conventions and make this a little bigger. That's also a choice. Like, do I have this tongue portion cover the whole leg or do I not have it cover the whole leg? I think I'm just gonna have it cover the whole... Actually, no. this style doesn't even cover the leg. It actually only covers the actual top of your foot. I don't know, but no, draw that because this actually covers fully. Because this goes what all the way up to above your ankle joint. Like the actual bend parts of your joint. This one, the Gothic Lofi said does not. This one only covers the front part of your foot. Like about where the bridge just before your toes is, or like a little further back than that. I think I want to go to the school style. School style's got to be easier on my sanity. Yeah, I'm gonna give this a little bit of a stylizing here because this hasn't been in like this. This is what I'll bend in like. What do ankle shoes look like? Hold up. Ankle shoes. Ankle shoes. Oh, these things. I remember wearing these things. My mom got them for me when I didn't know how to tie my shoelaces. That was a great part of elementary school, primary school, whatever you like to call the first stage of school. You know what? I'm taking this. This is a good idea. This solves my inadequacy at drawing shoes. Let's just bring some references for this. I'm totally taking these side zip ones because that's way... Okay, I don't want to go to a shop. Because as long as it's like a plain color, because the top looks like a uniform. So I want one... I mean, all have to be the same color, but... open this image in your tab, copy the image, and plop it in. Just grab... That's... Okay, so instead, that means that we have... Alright, how does this have to be separated? That's the biggest question right now. Because this needs to turn. The question is, do I turn on the toes or turn on the heel as well? Because that will also affect how this looks. Or how I had to split the parts. Okay, so we're going with this. That means this can go up a bit. The heel is about here, so... I am really studying this right now, just like staring at it. Instead, we're going to bring this portion of the shoe down like so. Because your foot widens out as it goes down. But this... Hold on, I actually need to like draw this in again. So the foot itself is what, like, it's gonna be, the heel is here, so the foot is gonna be like what? Kind of like a shape like this. That looks really small. But it's also going straight forward, so we can't just go like this. Because it's coming towards the camera as well, so... Then the bridge of the foot will be like, what, here? And the joint would be about here. It's like, yeah, because the ankle is about there. It does look small. It looks very small, which is why I'm very concerned right now. Actually, no, wait, because this has to come. The heel has come all the way around here, so more like that. Let's just make this bigger. Because then the shoe itself will be something like what comes down, and then it'll go over the top of the toes like so, bend over like this, come through like this, and then this will heel out like so. And it'll be what? It's like, yeah, I'm not very good at this portion. That's why I usually just go with boots and call it a day. And then just hide it. It's just like all one slab of a color. It's great. It really depends how flat I make the feet as well, because usually it wants it like pointing a little down inclined rather than straight. Or I could try completely flat. That's also another choice. Because if I do completely flat, then if the ankle is about here, like say if this is flat, right? Then the ankle will be about here. The foot will be like more like this then, as it comes forward, and then it'll be like just like keep zooming out. I was like, no, this is wrong. This is wrong. God damn it. Okay, what I think I'm going to do is just change it so that the foot is slightly facing inwards instead. So instead we have a foot that's like we're facing kind of like this instead. Hello. You're in time to watch me really struggle with how to place this foot. Because if the foot is instead like placed like so, then slightly pointed inwards. Yeah, and I'm increasing the difficulty by also considering how the shoe needs to turn. Because if it's like this, then the shoe will end up looking what like... Because this is the side, right? And then this is where it goes to the front, like this. And the shoe will be like that. Looks really tight fitting. How about if I just go, yeah, a little bit there. Bring this, just cut the spit out so I'm not looking at it. Cut the spit out. Yeah, because the sole is from here to here like that. Then if I have the shoe so that it's like this. Actually, wait, no. If I'm going to do ankle shoes, then I want this to be like here. Like, just looking at this image here, then we'll have the, this bit coming off the leg like here. Let's say. This will... It's the end of my foot. No, the end of the foot looks fine. Like the end of the leg portion doesn't look wrong proportion-wise. So if it's like that, then we'll come through like so, bring it down. Or is that... How tall is this part of your foot? It's supposed to be really flat, right? I mean, I could just leave this and do the hair first and then worry about this later. Leave this to a future me. Leave the problem to future me. And now future me will get real mad at current me for dumping the problem on them. Alright. Because if we want to add a heel now, then it'll be like what? It'll be something like that. And then this will be something like that. I think I'm being thrown off by how... This isn't a lot of space, right? Like, this is actually pretty much skin tight, because your foot comes down like this. Let me just bring out a green pin, so... Actually, no, I'm drawing a red. Because the foot comes down like... This is literally the joint part of your foot here, right? It's like, as far as I remember of these shoes, they're pretty much skin tight. Or they should be skin tight to be comfy. So there shouldn't be that much space, so I can bring it down and actually like bend this outwards preemptively, so it's more like this. Because that will match like this portion of the shoe. The human feet look like that. God dang it. Well, I didn't want to do this, but it's time to take the socks off. Because the foot is like this. Okay, so pretty much from the toe forward, it comes upwards. If you bend the leg like this, then you can pretty much create a straight line here. Okay, go with that. Like, honestly, as long as it kind of looks like a foot, it's honestly, oh jeez, good enough. Put the sock back on. All right. Like I said, no one looks down here, so as long as it's good enough, it's good enough. There's a lot of extra shit I've drawn on top of this now. Alright, let's have a look at this. So we're turning it to face this way a bit then. Then instead, we want this to go like so across the front here. We're going to bring this down early, about here. This matches this portion here. Then I should turn that to the zipper area instead, but also don't know how to draw zips. Okay, so this has to basically wrap around the front of the leg here. Sure. The good thing is that this is like one big slab of litter. So technically, even if it's just one color, it will still look right. This is a lot of copium, but the copium is going to get me through this. This is basically the main body right now. So this is like shoe body. So we have this come down the side of the foot, and it'll come like this, I guess. We'll use that lining split where the two pieces of material come together to do that. Okay, so I don't know what this part of the shoe is called, but I'm just going to call it the ridge. Okay, what part has it gone? What part? Let's see. Wait, the foot is currently standing on this leg. Yeah, standing on that leg. I keep reminding myself of that. So that means that we need a front portion here. One down the side of the foot and one down the side of the foot. I'm gonna hate myself after this. Okay. I'll just give this... rim, basically. I'm gonna have to do it in a way that it doesn't all connect up immediately. Do I connect this to the back heel? Because I want to bring this up like this. Probably want to actually use a thinner pin here. Let's put less pressure on the pin. I'm definitely going to have to redraw this part at some point during the rigging portion, so... Yo, that's a lot of pressure. That's a ton of pressure, yo. Heel, outer side, left. Sure, let's call it that. Because this is now this portion. I mean, I don't know how good it'll look with just line art because I also need a whole bunch of extra layers to do this. Where am I? I am doing shoe. No. Heel. Under. Left. I just call it kifts. Left. I need to also include a line for right here. Let's just not put too much pressure on there and just draw that underneath. Okay, future me, do not turn it so far that I have to draw on the other side as well. Don't be that masochistic. Okay, the body actually needs to go at the front, I think. So put the body at the front. So put a shoe body left. Back outer left, sure. So this is gonna make up how does this thing work? We need something to go around the foot. Doesn't have to be directly touching. Going to bring this down away from the foot. We're not going to make the back skin tight. That's going to scratch up your ankles. Let's just pretend it's like that. We'll rationalize it like that. Why not? And then we're going to actually put this portion here. Oh. Oh, come on. Just let me erase this with one touch. Thank you. Okay. Where's the body? Is it this part? I have too many lines here and too many parts. So this is, yep, this part will come down. And wrap itself into that. Okay. Then we need some extra portions, at least for this part. So this is the shoe back left, which is going to make up just so that I have the 3D effect here. Sure. Then we need the ridge portion that's at the front here. So this has to go, has to like wrap like so. Oh my god. And then we need a back piece here for when it's turning. I mean, this is less relevant to the actual shape, but more for the actual animation portion later. But true ridge inner. Let's go with that for now. And this will just be like, this just has to go like this. I'm just going to grab, is it this portion? No, it's not this one. Is this one? No, this one. It's like, god dang. I'm just gonna cut this off a little bit and just go, yeah, like that. All right, now if I remove the 10,000 different images on here, then honestly, not bad. Obviously, there's a lot less details than I probably would have liked, but not bad at all. Where's the back portion of this? Actually, where's the front portion of this? This is the front portion? This is the front portion. Gonna go and just give this actual line split here. You know what? Possible. It's a one big slab of litter, so it's really going to be a big question of how I do the coloring. The foot looks a lot longer than I originally planned. Why is it like that? Okay, this foot is slightly further back, so the ankle's actually, because the ankle's not about here, the ankle starts about like here on this side. Oh wait, okay, that's left shoe. I'm not gonna fight with it, at least for now. Good enough. Fighting with it more can wait. It turned out a lot better than the huge amount of fuss, right? It was just like, this doesn't look right, the heel doesn't look right, the ankle doesn't look right, everything doesn't look like it's the right spot, but you know what? It looks possible. And let's reiterate, no one looks down here. It will forever be my reason for not working so hard on the shoes. No one looks down here. Right shoe. Alright, once again, we want the body of the shoe to be... Why is this carved like slightly thicker when it's supposed to be further back? Oh dear. Let's bring this in a bit more. Fuck me. Oh dear. Can I cut that off? And I can cut that off. Thank you. All right. So working with this. So once again, we're looking at something like crossing through the front about like here. Do I draw the 10,000 different guidelines I had? I feel like I have a vague idea what I'm doing now, so I'm going to pretend I don't need them and regret it later. So this is the pivot leg, which means that I actually need fundamentally less parts, because at most we just have this portion of the leg going backwards, so I just have to squeeze it behind the body part, which makes this literally a ton simpler. Shoe, body, outer right. So we're gonna have the leg portion coming through like so. Then the heel will be about here. Probably should actually draw in the heel separate. Okay, these are guidelines. I am being too reckless here. I need some guides. Heel. Let's say the toe comes out to about here. The foot is like so, and then the bridge is like this. We got one line connecting here, and the leg is coming down like this. So this will be like this, and you can't see the other side, so that doesn't matter, but that should be enough guidelines. He's like, yeah, let's not be super reckless about this. That's probably a bad idea. Okay, ridge. Outer side. So this makes up the portion right here. Alright, the back part of the heel, so heel right, to right. So this will be like right about here. Yeah, I should have done this in this order. Kind of wrapping the backside of the shoe's body like so. Just overdraw this a little bit. Then we have the right heel under, which is once again just a single line that goes eh. Then we have the shoe ridge front right, which we can actually just end off here and just bring this around the front of the toe. Actually, no, yeah, redraw that line. That's fine. Do I need a back portion for this? Where's the body? The body needs to come down. Just... Okay, it'll be easier if, where is this part? Get this part. If I draw this as one piece and then just give it a quick back portion. That's not the most important thing to do, but true ridge inner. Right. We'll just draw this around the side as like a closing off. Like so, and then where is the actual front portion here? This piece. All right. Then we need the back piece. Shoot back right, which is. Basically like that. Oh yeah, and I need this portion. Where's the body? I think I just put a spot of the body, right? Yeah. Were these smooth curves or? Yeah, the smooth curves. That's all. Okay. All right. And we turn that off, and we turn this off. Serviceable. And that's exactly where we need it. Serviceable. Okay, we just do that. Let's bring this down a bit more. Yeah, it looks. It's good enough for what I need. Sure. It's looking good, cheers. Hey, that was a lot more stress than I needed in my daily dose. Alright. Don't really plan on doing the other hand pose that I started out with and decided against. So it's time for the great, beautiful game of making the hair look right in terms of where the lines go. Holy shit, that's a lot of body parts. Oh, it's actually a way to check how many layers are in a file, because that would be a lot. Face, ears. Then I need a folder called hair. And then we put this into a folder called front. Alright, how many parts do I need here? I will call this one center slant. This is going to be... I should just fit a pin for this part. Just grab this line and just go meh. Cut that off. Okay. Don't know if I like how this is curving inwards. Maybe just have this like. Oop. If I do it like this, then the hair actually roots from like here. Actually, can I use the... Okay, yeah, that's not gonna happen. Time for me to fuss over this way too much again. Does this need to be two separate strands, or could it just be one strand? It could just be one. So you know, think about how this actually look once it's being rigged. Because all the formats have to be square to some extent, which means this is it's left short. It's just gonna be the strand that's over here. Because this will go, well, like, curving like that. I'm actually gonna just take this one piece and... no, this isn't gonna work if I do that. That's fine. Go left long, which is gonna be like... like that. Probably cut off. Well, actually, you know, just leave those lines in there while I'm working on this. Then we want this piece, which is quarters right slant. And we're going to have this part come we're actually going to just have this, should it be multiple pieces or one piece? Because if it's multiple pieces, then it could be... Thickness is easier to manage if it's multiple pieces. Okay, make it multiple. Do I give this a good naming convention? Probably not. Okay. Right, slant short center. What I want this, you know, what does it into like here? Inner. Actually I could have two pieces. Yeah, we'll do this with two pieces here. Like so. And they'll have this third. I don't want to oversplit this because that just causes a ton of problems. That's a lot of lines. Do I actually want to keep the hair that sticks out on the sides? This is the part where it really comes into a lot of fumbling and mumbling. Oh wait. This is the part that everyone's actually going to see, and it matters if it actually looks good or not. All good. Cheers for hanging out. If you're not subscribed, you can subscribe, and you'll see me live again at some point if I go live again. I'm trying to actually pick up a stream schedule. See how that goes for me. Oh yeah, cheers for the ankle boots. That probably saved me a lot of brain cells. Alright, I'm just gonna work out how this stuff works. So I want the hair to be split here, then that's pulled back. This will be left. I'm just gonna put these into folders again. Let's see. Right folder. Right. Alright, cheers. Center, and we want a folder called left. Center goes to the front of everything. Oh my god, I did that again. Left. Alright, because it splits above the eyes, so we want to bring it. Okay, why is the light completely gone from my room? What time is it? Alright, hopefully I don't get blinded. Alrighty. This is basically just the pulled back part, right? Or we can add a hairpin here, and suddenly everything can sit together without looking messy. Do I have a theme here? I don't really have a theme here, do I? Think of a hairpin design later. Should I draw the side with the symmetrical ruler? Jeez. Oh boy, wrist is starting to hurt. Cool. Oh jeez. Okay, gonna draw the side with a symmetrical ruler, because that's probably gonna be a better idea. Put photo here called side. Is this gonna be in front or behind the head? Okay, this has to be in front of the head portion, so... side slash top, let's call it that. Let's draw a top. Why is that not centered? That scares me more than anything else. Oh jeez. Is that good for the top? Oh, that took a long time to come up. Hey, cheers. That's a really long message. I might need to shorten that. You ever come back to the VOD? Cheers on that one, because that Stream Elements really took its time with that one. Alright. Probably add that to the description at some point. I don't think that'll take that long to come up. So the way belt comes down. Something like that, right? When it comes inwards. Let's say, oh boy. Hmm. What was I looking at when I was drawing this? First time. Oh, wait. Hmm. Okay. Hmm. This comes out like this. Oh. Actually vary it up a little bit here. Let's get all these lines in first, I think. Oh, let me just chuck this in, why not? Does it have to be in two pieces? The way this is angled, I shouldn't need to. I just set up everything first. Because I also need a folder called back here that goes all at the back. It's not flaying out as much as I did when I first did this. What do I do with the middle? Do I need multiple parts, or is it just going to be like, it's at the back, who cares? I should put a T in there. What the heck am I doing? And left. Just how much do I actually care about this? This is just how Live2D is, right? It gets increasingly sloppy the less of it you can see. Shit, man. I ain't got time for this. This is the bit that's literally never going to be seen, so... Heck. Yeah, that looks really sloppy, but who's going to see it? It's literally going to be behind the body 90% of the time, and only the edges of it's going to be seen. I'll fix that up later. We have the willpower for it. Alright, that's pretty much all the lines. It's pretty much just detail portions after this. Especially the hair detailing. Turn off this and get rid of these shoes. Where'd these come from? Delete. Actually, I'd probably keep these though. Let's just, yeah. Let's just make them not visible. That'll be good enough. Alright. So I'll be detailing next time. The left, coming round past the face. Should probably just at least finish up the first couple of curves of this. Don't know if I need more than one line here though. Where's the... I'll split this later, but I need to split it. Just make it like this one now, just so I have a thing to look at. Oh boy, that doesn't look good. Alright, that's enough to look at least for now. So I can discern whether I need more parts for certain things. Alright. Leave this off here for now.